Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Okay. Quick question. When was the last time you opened your laptop to do something important and ended up fighting your computer instead? Like, you sit down, ready to work, and boom, update notification. Or your storage is magically full, again. Or something just stops working for no reason. And suddenly, 4 hours are gone. Not working. Just fixing your computer. Yeah. That. Here's the part nobody really says out loud. There is no perfect operating system. There's just the one that lies to you the least. And by the end of this, you're gonna know exactly which one that is for your life. Not some YouTuber with a $10,000 setup. Alright. Let's get into it. Look. Most of the advice you've heard your whole life? It's basically marketing. Get a Mac, it just works. Get Windows, it's for business and gaming. Get Linux, it's for real developers. That's not advice. That's a slogan. And slogans don't care about your actual life. They don't care about your budget, your job, or how much patience you have when things break at 2 a.m. Because here's what's really going on underneath. Every operating system is just a bunch of trade-offs that someone else made for you years ago. Let me break that down. Apple looked at the world and said, people don't want things to break. So they made a deal with you. They said, we'll make everything smooth, stable, predictable. But in return, you give up control. It's like driving a car where the hood is locked shut. You can't touch anything inside. But hey, it runs clean, quiet, and almost never breaks. That's macOS. Now Windows? Windows said, what if we just support everything? Old printers from 2007. Weird software your company refuses to update. Random hardware from 10 different brands. It's like a restaurant with a 40-page menu. You can get anything you want. But sometimes, it's amazing. And sometimes, it's frozen food pretending to be fresh. You don't know until it's on your plate. That's Windows. And then there's Linux. Linux basically said, what if you're the mechanic? Like, instead of giving you a finished car, they give you the tools. And you build it exactly how you want. Which sounds incredible. Until it's Saturday. And instead of relaxing, you're fixing your audio driver for 3 hours. That's Linux. Now here's where it gets weird. Most people didn't actually choose their OS. They just continued it. Like, whatever you grew up using? That became your preference. That's not a decision. That's a habit. And that's why so many people are frustrated. Because you're using a tool that was never designed for what you actually do. Think about it. Someone editing 4K video all day has completely different needs than a back-end developer running servers, who has completely different needs than someone who just wants to check email without getting hacked. So the real question was never, which OS is best? It's, which problems am I okay dealing with? That one shift changes everything. Alright. Now imagine I'm sitting next to you at your desk. Let's go deeper. First thing nobody talks about enough. Hardware. Like, the invisible layer. macOS? Apple controls everything. The chip. The software. All of it. So when you open a MacBook, everything just feels tight. Battery lasts forever. It barely heats up. It's like wearing a suit that was made just for you. Perfect fit. Now Windows? Windows has to work on everything. Cheap laptops. Expensive gaming rigs. Office computers from 5 years ago. So it's flexible. But that flexibility comes at a cost. Random issues. Driver problems. Battery life that makes no sense. Same specs. Different laptop. Totally different experience. Now Linux? Linux is like next level customization. But here's the catch. You're not just choosing Linux. You're choosing a version. A desktop style. Sometimes even how the system works underneath. Ubuntu, Fedora, Arch. They're all Linux. But they feel like different countries. Same language. Completely different vibe. Now let's talk about the thing that actually ruins dreams. Software. Because this is where people mess up the most. If your job depends on specific apps, you don't really have a choice. For example, Final Cut? Mac only. Certain company tools? Windows only. And yeah, Linux is getting better, especially for gaming, but it's still not perfect. It's like trying to run every phone app on every phone. Sometimes it works beautifully. Sometimes it just doesn't open. And that's it. Now security. This one's misunderstood. People say, Windows isn't safe. Macs don't get viruses. Linux is bulletproof. None of that is fully true. Here's the simple version. Hackers go where the people are. Windows has the most users. So it gets targeted the most. It's like a crowded train station. Pickpockets don't go to empty streets. They go where the crowd is. Mac? Smaller crowd. Less attention. But that's changing as more people switch. Linux? It runs a huge part of the internet. But it's open. Which means problems get spotted and fixed fast. Thousands of eyes watching. So it's not about which is safest. It's about exposure. Now, here's the part nobody tells you. This is where things actually get interesting. First, stop thinking one OS. That's outdated. Right now, you can run Linux inside Windows. Like, fully. Same power. Same tools. So you can game on Windows. And develop like you're on Linux. Most people don't even know this exists. And it basically kills the whole Windows versus Linux argument. Second, your computer doesn't even have to do the heavy work anymore. You can run powerful systems in the cloud. Think about it like this, you're sitting with a cheap laptop, but controlling a supercomputer somewhere else. It's like remote controlling a monster PC. So now the question isn't even, what should I buy? It's, what do I actually need locally? That's a huge shift. And third, this is the one that changes everything. Before choosing an OS, list the 5 apps you actually use every single day. Not the ones you think you'll use. The real ones. Then check where they work best. That's it. Decision made. No emotions. No brand loyalty. No overthinking. Most people skip this. And regret it later. Alright. Final answer. No fluff. If you want something that just works. You don't want to think about your computer. And you're okay paying more. Get a Mac. Done. If you need flexibility. You game. Or your job depends on specific software. Get Windows. And just accept. You'll deal with random issues sometimes. That's the price of freedom. If you actually enjoy understanding your system. You like tweaking things. You're into development or servers. Linux will reward you. But let's be honest. It's not beginner friendly yet. Not fully. But here's the deeper truth. This whole OS debate? It's not really about tools anymore. It's about identity. People defend their OS like it's their favorite sports team. Mac versus Windows versus Linux. Like it means something about who they are. But it doesn't. It's just a tool. That's it. So here's the real question. If everything was equal, same price, same apps, same performance, would you still choose what you're using right now? Or, is it not really about the computer at all? Is it about who you think you are? Yeah. Think about that. If you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe to IQ Tech Nova for more tech tips.